Hello, I came on here to share with you what it is that we cover with the school leavers and college students program, the coaching program that's been running for the last 18 years with amazing testimonials following. Okay, so here is an 85-page manual. Okay, as you can see, it's written Transformational Life Skills and Empowerment Coaching and Training Program. Okay, so oftentimes I've been spending one-on-one moments with every person that registers. Sometimes it's a group together but for the most part it's usually one-on-one, because every person at that age is traveling their own journeys, making their own choices. Not like they're being guided by the bell, and no, they're pretty much their own person. So what is it I'm telling them through the 30 hours? Okay, can you imagine that the first day takes only one topic out of all this? I know you can see it's quite a range of them. So many topics, 23 topics to be precise, to cover the 85-page manual. But the entirety of the first day, 10 straight hours, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., we run the psychometric test, okay? And then we begin the interpretation in line with the person's thoughts and personality and the strengths and weaknesses and how they think, how they feel, how they make decisions. Everything just lines up because there are scores and interpretation, and you need a professional to be able to do that. After that, the bulbs are on, and now we can begin to build up. Okay, so what is it exactly we are covering that you may need to consider before sending over, or you may need to consider so that you send over your young adult, okay, and your university and college going child. Okay, so we let them understand the power of the brain, okay, the power of the memory, how best learning works, how to enjoy learning, because it's disastrous to get into university and you don't know how to enjoy learning, because nothing will work. Okay, you'll try to avoid a lot of things, you'll be a last minute person, and then you end up getting a lot of receipts and eventually just get bored and go like, maybe this is not the thing I'm supposed to know. So we need to get in understanding how the brain works, okay, how the easiest and most fun learning happens, especially at that stage. Okay, and then we help them get rid of excuses. Who knows, they could have been farther than where they are now had it not been for excuses. And if somebody carries on the culture of excuses, pointing and blaming fingers at everybody at why I couldn't go in class, why something didn't happen, so you're abdicating responsibility and just blaming the lecturers and the classes were hard and everything else. There is no growth that happens when anybody gives excuses. There's no progress that will happen. So I help them get rid of excuses and start from the groundwork of taking responsibility. We cannot get the program started until they understand that everything we're going to be covering is about me, myself, and I. You have no business or power to change anything or anyone, but if you can change yourself, if you can look hard at yourself in the mirror, then anything and everybody else around you can change and will change. All right. And then we help them understand the pillars of success that work anywhere, no matter your age, regardless of where you come from, regardless of your background. That we help them understand that these are the things that it takes to work. You need to believe in yourself. You need to have some standards within yourself. You need to have a plan for your life. Okay, you need to take action, not just talking. And then you need to work with relationships, because there are people in your circle that will be excellent at the very things you're struggling in. Okay, learn to reach out, because on your own, one-man show can never work as it comes to university studies. Okay, and then we go through the psychometric testing. Okay, it runs for about 2 hours before the interpretation begins, and then we begin to interpret the scores, able to understand the strengths, the weaknesses, as we gauge in with the wide range of the careers that they can fare on well with, in line with their personality. And if they go a different direction, then it's just a matter of time before they begin struggling, because they're not wired naturally a certain direction. So they're going to lose out on steam. Okay. And then let me just cover the topic by topic so I can be more organized. Okay, and then we get to align their own values. We let them know that regardless of the career you choose, if you don't align your core values with that career, it's not going to work. If you choose a career because it's making so much money, or this is the most marketable thing right now, what makes you think it's going to be marketable next year or in 3 years time? Okay, but the core remains. If you have certain values, they'll keep you successful regardless of where you are. Okay, they'll keep you very consistent, very steadfast, very focused, and you'll not lose focus along the journey. You'll not be distracted because you have certain values to hold you in line with that career. And then We let them know that you are a component of so many things to put together. A whole part of you is made of the physical part, the emotional part, of the financial part, the social part, the spiritual part, your social part, education, career, all those are things that are part of you. And if you're not conscious to intentionally improve all those areas, the part that you're working on most can likely be pulled down by the part that you're ignoring. Is it emotions you're ignoring? Is it knowledge about finances? Okay, if you're ignoring any of those areas that are still a component of who you are, it's gonna come to bite you up at some point along the journey of your success. Okay, so they have to grow up being very intentional on, what am I doing as far as my eating is concerned, exercising, socializing, okay, education, what am I doing towards my legacy, my future career? What am I doing as far as home and relationships are concerned, my spirituality, okay, my finances? It's a whole wide thing, and because we need them to be balanced, okay, it's important to grow towards having a sense of balance in life, okay, because the part that you ignore does not go away. It still comes to catch up with you along the journey. So we try to create that awareness in them, okay. We teach them how to make goals, okay, the process of setting goals, and then how to stay focused on those goals, because there's a standard formula regardless of whether it's a student or a CEO. The formula for setting goals is the same. So the sooner they set small goals and realize, oh, it actually works, then they carry on with the rest of them, okay. So how to make outstanding decisions, because you product of your own decisions, nothing more, nothing less. Should you want to change the quality of your life, now change